What is up, guys? My name is Jason Ankin and this is my vlog channel, and on my vlog channel I like to reflect on topics centered around the mind, the body and lifestyle in general. So I have another vlog entry for you today, and I'm starting to like these kind of tip videos that I'm producing, so I want to give you another one today. And basically I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use to increase your life expectancy. So I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use to essentially live longer. Yes, I'm going to teach you how to live longer. Right, strategy number 1. This is probably the most important strategy that you can adopt to basically live longer. And the strategy is calorie restriction. So this is related to your diet. Calorie restriction is eating less food. Believe it or not, eating less food has been shown to increase long-term life expectancy. There was an interesting phenomena that was observed around about World War II. And what they noticed is, because it was done in America, and it was basically, what they noticed is that because there was a food scarcity going on within America, they actually were able to find a strange phenomena that happened, and it basically was, for some reason, people were living longer. So this may seem like a paradox. So during a food shortage, when people were rationing food and they didn't have enough food to go around, what researchers actually found is, bizarrely, these people were actually living longer, so their life expectancy increased. Now, why does this occur when we eat less food? Well, there's a number of reasons. Obviously, we need food to sustain our health, but it's almost like we need the bare minimum and no more. Any excessive calories that comes into the body, any excessive energy, any excessive nutrients beyond your basic fundamental needs essentially is waste. It's essentially something that your body has to remove or deal with or get rid of. And the fact that it has to get rid of that basically decreases life expectancy. So for example, if somebody is overeating, then basically what they're going to be doing is pumping their body. If you look at your body like a pump, you're just going to be filling the body full of food. And a lot of that food, especially when you're eating more than what you need, essentially becomes toxic to the body. For example, if you overeat in saturated fats, you will end up building up cholesterol in the body. If you overeat sugar, you will have high blood sugar. If you overeat fatty foods, you will get things like fatty liver problems. If you overconsume alcohol, it will cause damage to the nervous system, kidneys, liver, etc. On top of that, when you're eating less calories, it means that the energy that's used for digestion can actually be redirected to healing the body. So if you're spending less energy digesting food because it costs energy to digest food, that excess of energy can be used for growth and repair. So you end up healing the nervous system, healing the organs, healing the muscle system, and healing the bones, etc. Right. And on top of that, consuming less calories actually slows down the metabolism. And basically, when your metabolism stops, you die. So if you have a slow metabolism, theoretically you should live longer. For example, look at the animals that live really, really long lives. Things like tortoises or things like elephants. They have slower metabolisms and they live really, really longer lives. Right, strategy number 2. So strategy number 2 is take up a regular practice of relaxation. Why this is important is because you're now going to be improving the nervous system and the hormonal system. When you are not able to experience relaxation, you experience its polar opposite. So the opposite of relaxation is stress or anxiety. And stress actually breaks down tissue. when your body is stressed, it produces fatigue. It fatigues the organs, it fatigues the nervous system, it fatigues the muscle system, it fatigues the body just overall. You become tired. And as a consequence, when you experience fatigue, cells break down, and then those cells have to be repaired. That speeds the metabolism up and basically forces you to use more energy. And you know this yourself, when you end up really, really stressed, it leads to kind of like tiredness and stuff like this. So a good thing to prevent this from occurring is learn how to relax. I would suggest a simple strategy of maybe doing something like autogenic training. So autogenic training is basically lying down on your back and then you repeat phrases. For example, my arms and legs are heavy and relaxed. My arms and legs are heavy and relaxed. And as you repeat these phrases over and over and over again, you induce the feeling of heaviness and relaxation in your arms and legs. And basically what that will do is it will help to slow down the nervous system, slow down the hormonal system, and it will create a nice feeling of relaxation. Do this exercise for about 20 minutes. You'll be able to find this stuff on the internet. And then over time, when you become more and more experienced, you will naturally be able to induce a feeling of relaxation. And that should also lead to you becoming less stressed, because stress is a big killer. It causes many of the diseases that we experience are stress related. So that is strategy number 2. Strategy number 1 is fasting. Strategy number 2 is learn to relax. Strategy number 3, we're going to get a bit more cognitive. So this one is about maintaining a positive mental attitude. Usually what you find is I've watched a number of videos looking at individuals that are very old, people called centurions. So centurions are individuals that live to 100 or above. And one of the common psychological traits that you see in these individuals is that they always have or exhibit a positive mental attitude. And it simply follows logically that positive causes produce positive effects. So if you're an individual who thinks positively, you will feel positive feelings. You will do positive actions, and you will also present yourself socially in a positive way. That will contribute towards your happiness, and ultimately it will contribute towards your health. Another little strategy that you could do is also in combination with optimism is to always have a goal out in front of you. Always be thinking ahead. Never kind of like give up on life, because as soon as you give up, you'll basically stop. Your body will stop operating as efficiently. A real good example is when sort of people have retired from their career. Maybe they've worked in their career for like 40 years and then they retire, and then straight after they retire, 6 months later they're dead, because they just have nothing to look forward to. So it's also really important that not only do you have a positive mental attitude, but you also have positive expectations about the future. You should always have something, I've got to get up and do something tomorrow, I've got to get up and do something next week, or I've got plans next month, or I've got something to do that I'm trying to get done by the end of this year. And what you're essentially doing is you're sending a signal to your nervous system and saying to it, listen, we can't stop right now, we've got things to do in the future that need to be done. And basically, like I mentioned before, it's a kind of demand, your physiology is kind of like a demand and supply relationship. And what I mean by that is basically when you're constantly projecting yourself into the future, setting targets and stuff like this, it's met with a corresponding supply, and that helps to contribute to living longer. So there you go, guys. Those are the 3 strategies, and a little 4th strategy, but it's kind of combined with the 3rd one, on how you can actually live longer. Strategy number 1, eat a calorie restricted diet. Eat no more than what is absolutely necessary for your physiology. No more. Any excess is just going to cause problems for your body. Number 2, learn how to relax. Relaxation will help to reduce stress, and that will keep your physiology in good health. And also have positive expectations about the future. Always think in a positive light and expect good things to happen down the line, and that will keep your mind orientated towards essentially being alive and staying alive, and sort of thinking about the future and stuff like that. So yes guys, that's all I really wanted to let you know. If you want future videos like this, hit that little subscribe logo in the corner. And yeah, my name is Jason Ankin. This is my vlog channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.